So the company bus. Get on it for the first time at the Federal Building. Leaves at around noon, the noon bus, because I'm getting on it after school. I'd already been on a 30-mile round trip, and I'm the only one on it, or thereabouts. And I'd never been out to Hanford before. And because even though Richland is right next to it, it's just, I mean, there are some facilities. There's a civilian reactor, whoops, that produces electricity, which, contrary to common uh, misconception, it's not part of Hanford. It produces electricity, but it's not part of the defense project. And then is the 300 area, which includes the offices at the Federal Building and some other office buildings that are around, and some labs and whatnot that are mixed amongst schools, WSU, Hanford High, yada yada. And then there's some desert, and then the bus goes out the highway, and then the weird stuff starts. I mean, it goes and goes and goes, and come to the Y barricade, which is where you have to have a badge to go past. And it's just, I mean, there's nothing, it's just a gate where there's a guard check. And then you keep going for a while, and then you start to see, first thing you see is Pyrex, and some other odd-looking buildings. And that's where the bus stopped, at the gate. The guards with the Uzis were dropped me off, where a guy was there to pick me up. His name is Jim Barber. And we drove in just a couple of blocks. And he said, "This is the only time we're going to drive in. That's the time you're going to walk in." And we drove past the coal plant. I said, "Is that a bomb factory?" He said, "Oh, it's a coal plant." I said, "A nuclear site? That's weird." When they built it, they didn't even know if reactors would work or not. And the steam pipes that go over the road, and they're kind of pumping out steam. He said, "Yeah, they use it. They still use it for providing heat to buildings and labs and whatnot." And we could see Pyrex in the background, but he didn't say anything about it, even though that was a bomb factory. And we pulled up to these two little trailers, MO 256, MO 257. And I sat down, and they said, "Well, your boss is out for a few days. Just play on her computer for a while." The place was quiet, just cubicles, the laser jet in the middle of it. And I said, "So what are you guys do here?" He just kind of chuckled, and there was only a sign. There was a metal sign that said, "Procedure Development and Control Maintenance Engineering." And that's how it went for a few days. Until my supervisor showed up. Yeah. And she said, "I do Apples. You're going to do IBMs. Don't ask me IBM questions. Here's a bunch of Apple files to convert to IBM. Just type this command line." And here's a book to look at, a sketchbook. You're going to be doing sketches. And Jim will show you a book, a pile of drawings you're supposed to work on. And Keith is our boss. He's the graphics team leader. And he said, well, I work on Macs too. IBM's expensive mailboxes. And that was my introduction to my supervisor and our boss. And then there was his boss, Jim Shieldland, who signed our time cards, who's um, everybody's boss in the two trailers. And months later, one time when I couldn't find anybody to ask a question, I asked him a computer question. He said, don't ask me. That's what I hired you for.